Good morning, Collective. This is your daily check-in, but it is timeless reading, so whenever you're checking out, you can check in on any kind of guidance you need and how you're feeling in terms of your mind, your body, and your spirit. I thank Archangel Raphael for being here to offer us a little bit of guidance on what might be most useful today on our healing journey. I apologize that I missed yesterday. I woke up feeling all full of piss and vinegar and all, I'm gonna go do kickboxing and climb Mount Fuji. No, it was, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go swimming and I'm gonna do 10 laps, and I did, and then God, that just seemed to take all day. And now I'm out of energy and I'd like to go back to bed. So that's sometimes, especially when you're making a new habit, trying a new activity, trying to get back into something, your energy will ebb and flow. And right now I'm still trying to go with the flow. But we're gonna see what Archangel Raphael has to say to the collective today. What would be useful? Oh, okay, that's one. Use your natural healing abilities. Interesting. And that could be on others, and that can be on yourself. As you know, when you fill someone else's cup, yours is filled, and vice versa. Maybe it has something to do with animals, spending time with animals. I'll show you the card now. Yeah, he's with a little chihuahua or something. He's got it under his wing. Oop. Oh, and we have 4. Okay. Oh, wow. No, we have more. Okay, that's too many. That's too many. I will take the top. Alternative medicine. And yes. Well, yes. I think I'm going to have to read the book for some of these, because we did get a complete set of 2 and 2 and 2. And we have the yes card, and we have expect a miracle. What else do we have? Children. Well, that kind of goes very well here. Alternative medicine and organic food. Okay, yeah, I'll read it like that. So, trust your healing abilities. Dear Archangel Raphael, and you can say this as you, if you want, as a mantra, or not a prayer, because I've heard, angels don't want to be prayed to. They're not the divine. They are part of the divine. So you can say, please, Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding and encouraging and supporting my healing work. So this is for anybody out there who is healing other people. I remember when I was working mainly as a reflexologist and a Reiki master, there would be times when there would be such an intense session for someone and they would leave and I would just burst into tears. I was so happy that I could be doing that kind of intense, one-on-one focused. And that's the joy of healing, knowing that you have intensely mattered in that one moment, in that hour with that person, and that when they walk out the door, they will be different than when they walked in. That's a gift, being able to do that. So that's for all the healers out there, whether they be just healers or professional healthcare workers. But we also have children. So it looks like, cradling the innocent is is what it is when you heal someone. You have that wounded bird in your hand and you must be careful with it. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to help children. So this is for healers, mental, emotional, psychological, or physical, that work with children, that work with animals, you know, the most vulnerable population. That is very, very important, delicate work. So, yeah, be grateful for your healing gifts, because they really do make a difference. Now, moving on to you, or maybe still what you practice, alternative medicine, because we see a healing here. Thank you, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So, okay, so this can definitely be for you, and you intuitively listening to what you need. I intuitively have listened to the fact that I need to go to my chiropractor today. That's what I'm doing. So what is it you need to do? Whether it's go for a walk or buying a product, an alternative product, or going to, again, a practitioner. That could involve organic food. So going to pick up produce that's organic. Thank you for supporting my desire to consume and use organic products. So those, again, go nicely together. And we have, yes! And it looks like Archangel Raphael is celebrating and blessing the birth of a baby here. Please help me trust my feelings as an accurate barometer of the truth. So the baby to me says, you know, innocence. Before we grow up a lot, we are much more in tune with our mental, emotional, physical, psychological needs. We trust our intuition more. So maybe what's happening is Archangel Raphael is saying, find that place again where you are like a newborn babe. You know, meditate yourself perhaps into that feeling of trust. And you can do that by, you know, putting yourself in a ball of light, in a bubble, shore up those energetic boundaries, ask the divine to encircle you and protect you, and just let your shoulders drop. You know, the key is to surrender, as we say here. Yeah, just see if you can surrender and go into that space of trust. And when you do that, we have the card, expect a miracle. So when you can surrender control and say, okay, divine, you take the wheel for a bit, what's going to happen? Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored health, the health of, and you name the person. So yourself or someone else, again. But either way, miracles can happen. Big sigh. So, yeah, that is just a lovely message to stay on that healing path, because your work really does matter. So to all the practitioners out there that are following their intuition, thank you for your work. Thank you from all the people that are made healthier and more hopeful for your work. I'd also like to thank all of the people who are with me, who are checking out my videos and committing some time and energy to their healing path. I am so glad to have you with me on this journey, and I look forward to the days and weeks and months to come where I can continue channeling messages that will be very helpful to you, very helpful, very comforting, and informative. So take care. Please think about these things and do these things for yourself, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.